In the Shadow of Liberty, 2016, a young adult nonfiction book authored by American historian Kenneth C. Davis delves into the lives of 5 enslaved individuals who belonged to 4 of America's most prominent and revered founding fathers. The author's narrative unfolds the stories of Billy Lee, who served as George Washington's personal valet, Ona Judge, Martha Washington's lady's maid, Isaac Granger, a skilled artisan owned by Thomas Jefferson, Paul Jennings, James Madison's personal servant, and Alfred Jackson, who worked as a caretaker on Andrew Jackson's Hermitage plantation. Billy Lee, born around 1750, adopted the surname of his owner, Colonel John Lee. At approximately 18 years old, he was purchased by George Washington for £61 and 15 shillings. Notably, this was considered a substantial sum for the time due to Billy's role as a domestic servant within the household, as opposed to working in the fields. Billy fulfilled the role of Washington's valet, akin to a personal assistant. His responsibilities ranged from accompanying Washington into battle to providing him with weaponry and even attending to his grooming needs. Billy earned a reputation as an exceptional horseman, leading him to serve as the huntsman during Washington's numerous fox hunts. Following the Revolutionary War, Billy continued to reside at Mount Vernon, where he took on the role of a shoemaker. He held the unique distinction of being the only enslaved individual freed by Washington in his will upon his death, while the others would remain enslaved until Martha Washington's passing. Billy made the choice to remain at Mount Vernon, captivating visitors with thrilling accounts of George Washington's exploits and the events of the Revolutionary War. Ona Judge, born around 1773 on the Washington estate in Mount Vernon, faced a complicated enslaved status due to her mother's ownership by Martha Washington's first husband. When he passed away without leaving a will, Martha lacked the legal authority to either sell or emancipate Ona. Ona's transition into the mansion house at Mount Vernon likely occurred when she was about 10 years old, possibly to serve as a companion for Martha's granddaughter. Her life took a significant turn at the age of 16 when she was among the few enslaved individuals George Washington brought with him to the nation's capital, New York City, during his presidency. When the capital relocated to Philadelphia, Ona once again accompanied the Washingtons. However, as Washington's 2 terms in office came to an end and preparations were made to return to Virginia, Ona confronted a haunting fear. She believed that departing Pennsylvania would mean a lifetime of perpetual enslavement. With cherished friends in Philadelphia whom she knew would support her quest for freedom, she made the courageous decision to escape. Despite Washington's and later his relatives' relentless efforts to recapture Ona, including one instance of kidnapping, she never returned to the Washington household. Isaac Granger's birth into slavery occurred around 1775. His father served as the overseer at Thomas Jefferson's Monticello estate. Although still enslaved, Granger's father received a meager annual salary of £20 for his extensive responsibilities at the estate. In addition to being highly skilled as a blacksmith, tinsmith, and nailer, Granger bore witness to several significant historical events, including Benedict Arnold's raid on Richmond. He also had the opportunity to meet notable historical figures like the French General Marquis de Lafayette. Paul Jennings, born approximately in 1799 in Montpelier, Vermont, was owned by James Madison's family from his birth. He accompanied the Madison family to the White House and is particularly renowned for penning the very first White House memoir in history, titled A Colored Man's Reminiscences of James Madison. His path to freedom was paved through his friendship with Daniel Webster, a Northern senator who staunchly supported the abolitionist cause. Alfred Jackson entered the world of slavery around 1812 at President Andrew Jackson's Hermitage estate. He dedicated his entire life to working there, eventually assuming the role of caretaker. Alfred continued to labor at the Hermitage even after the Emancipation Proclamation until his passing in 1901. Alfred Jackson found his final resting place near the president and his wife. In the Shadow of Freedom offers a compelling collection of narratives, revealing the paradox of the Founding Fathers. Despite frequently championing the cause of freedom in their political and military endeavors, they continued to uphold the institution of slavery. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.